Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bianca Alex. Now this isn't going to be a new tutorial because I've already done this tutorial on my channel, but I did want to do a story time video and I want to try out this new product that I just got today. So I thought, why not turn it into a chit chat get ready with me type video. But this chit chat get ready with me is actually going to be a hair edition. I don't think I've seen anyone do a chit chat get ready with me hair edition yet. Natural hair edition at least. I'm just going to tell you a few stories that has happened to me over the past few years. So let's get started on this video. Now, the new product that I am going to be using today is the Diamond in the Rough, the hardest item to ever find. What I've been hearing everybody talk about. It is the Eco Styler, the black castor and flaxseed oil kind. I'm so excited to use this. So I did wash my hair earlier this week, but because I am trying out a new product and I want to see exactly how this product is going to work on my hair, I'm going to do a twist out. I'm going to start by parting my hair on the side that I like for my hair to lay on. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is just going to be a few short story times that I have. The first story happened when I was working at a fast food restaurant. I won't name the fast food restaurant that I was working at. So at this fast food restaurant that I worked at, it was in a suburb of Detroit. It's like right on the border of Detroit and the suburb that the restaurant was located in. So one day, this was when I was around 19 years old. My first real job. I was in college and I was just working at this restaurant when I didn't have classes. Like I said, it was on the border of Detroit and a suburb. In this area, for some reason, there is a lot of, how do I put it in a nice way? Prostitutes that walked up and down the street, especially early in the morning. So at this restaurant, we would get some interesting characters. So anyway, this one time in particular that I'm going to talk about, I added my oil to my hair. So now I'm adding the gel to my hair, and so far it's very, very smooth and I love it. But anyway, they would always put me at the front window where you would have to take the cash and take the orders or whatever. So I'm taking orders, taking cash, and at this time I don't have an order to take. I'm just taking cash right now because this man was the last car in the line, so I didn't have to take an order. And this man comes up to the window. Now, from the looks of it, he looks strung out on something, and the woman that's sitting in the front with him looks strung out on something too. They both look like they on some type of drugs. Now, the area that I worked in was not a bad area, still not a bad area whatsoever, but for some reason we will always get these characters at this job. By the way, if you would like to see a more detailed tutorial as to how to do this style, I'll link it down below. Anyway, back to the story. So this man comes up to my window. Like I said, he looks like he's strung out on something, and the lady that's in the front seat with him looks like she's strung out on something. From the looks of it, it looks like he is like her pimp or something, because she looked like a prostitute. I'm not saying you could just go based off of looks, but in that area, that's what majority of them were. They were prostitutes in that area. So he comes up to my window in the drive-thru, whatever, and he gives me the money. Now, he gives me the money balled up. Gives me the money balled up like this in my hand. First of all, if you are going to any restaurant, any retail place, if you have to go somewhere where you have to give someone money in their hand, do not give it to them balled up. Do not put it on the counter. Don't do none of that, because that is super rude and it's super offensive. Because it makes it seem like you too good to touch my hand or whoever the person is hand. And that's super rude. I hate that. Anyway, back to the story. So the man, he comes up to my window and cigarette in his mouth, barely talking to me, gives me the money balled up in his hand. So I tried to take the money from him. I did try to take it from him. Sure did. But the money falls. And he like, look what you done made me do. So he picks the money. He has to get out of his car at this point. He picks the money up off the ground because it fall. Because of course it's windy outside. We live in Michigan. Even in the summertime, it's cold. The money flies out of his hand, but it just drops onto the ground. It doesn't like fly like ahead or anything, because who knows what he would have did if the money would have flew ahead. But anyway, so he picks the money up, and literally this man throws the money into the window at me. And I literally just stood there and I just caught it. I could not believe it though. I could not believe it. I was just standing there like, and I gave him his change, and I went and told my manager, and my manager told me I should have threw his change back at him. But I was just so distraught. I was like, why would you throw your money at me just because you dropped it in the first place, but you're mad at me because you dropped it? What sense does that make? A lot of things happened at that job. I hated that job. That's probably the second most hated job that I've ever had. Not only because of things like that would happen there, but because those type of things didn't happen that often, but because people would treat you like crap just because you working in a fast food restaurant. But working at that location, I will say, I believe that every young kid should work at a fast food restaurant first and then get jobs at other places, because working at a fast food place does like set the tone of hard work and what hard work endures. Another short story that I can tell while I finish my hair. I worked at a job where I was required to do sales door to door. Now, this shop was cool and all, but it required a lot. When I signed up for the job, I knew I wasn't going to keep it, because they literally told me on my first day, when I was like signing all the paperwork and everything, they told me, oh, you're going to be required to be outside in the snow and the rain and the sleet and the heat and every weather condition that you can think of. You are required to be outside. I guarantee if it was a tornado going on, they wanted you outside. This job was selling a cable station's service door to door. So the one time that I actually did go out on my own, I come to this one lady. She seemed like a sweet, older white lady, just Southern Belle type lady. And I walk up to the door and the dog comes to the door. It's a black lab, beautiful, beautiful black lab. I'm a dog person, by the way. So comes up to me and she's like listening to my whole script or whatever, my whole spiel. So she starts talking about her dog. And she's like, yeah, this dog is super friendly. She loves everyone. She don't care what you are. And she proceeds to say, yeah, she'll go up to an Asian. She'll go up to an Indian. She'll go up to a Mexican. Just like you see how I'm white and you're a Negra. She doesn't care. She loves both of us. Excuse me? What did you just call me? What did you just call me? Yes, she said, you're a Negra. And I'm looking like I was so shocked, and literally all of the feelings that I had in my body just disappeared. My body went numb, but I had to stand there with a smile because I did not know if that lady had a gun in her house. I didn't know what type of lady she was. Mind you, too, with this job, I was by myself. They wanted females to go out in the field and knock on people's doors by themselves to sell this cable company so that they could get money. Because you got money, but only if you got the application. But I was by myself with this lady, and it terrified me. I felt numb. I just stood there and I smiled and I walked away, and I felt like complete crap. Because like I said, I have a bit of anxiety, and that just made it worse. That made it completely worse, and I didn't know what to do in that situation. Normally, in bad situations, I know how to get out of them, and I can tell you a couple of stories about that. But in that situation, I didn't know what to do, and I was terrified. That scared me so bad that I just walked away. And I didn't tell the people that I worked with there. I don't know why I didn't go back to the office and tell them. I have no clue why I didn't tell them. Another time, I'm just walking down the street by myself. Nobody else is with me. We're in nice neighborhoods too. Like in neighborhoods that literally have mansions. So I'm walking and I see a police car coming down the street, but I paid them no mind because I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm just working. So they slow down once they get to me. They actually stop me. They were really nice about it. No, like, shade to them whatsoever, because they were really nice about it. But they're like, basically like, what are you doing out here? Blah, blah. And I'm like, telling them that I'm working. And he was like, well, do you have a permit? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It's like, I can call my boss and he can tell you if I have a permit or not. I called my boss, put him on the phone with them, and he talks to him. Don't know what he said to him because I was terrified yet again. And then after they get through talking to him, they're like, oh yeah, I don't think that the complaint was about you. I think it was about somebody else in the neighborhood, but I just had to stop you just to be sure, blah, blah. He was like, you can go ahead about your day, though. You don't have to worry about it. You're not doing anything wrong. Just go ahead and finish up your job. As soon as they drove away, I went straight to my car, and I sat in my car for the rest of my shift. More than likely, it was somebody who was obviously a racist. We weren't allowed to go to the houses. I said no trespassing and stuff like that. We had to mark those off of our list and everything. But you see a little black girl walking around and you automatically think criminal or something, so you call the police. So that turned me completely off to the job, and that really was like my final straw. But anyway, I'm going to finish the back of my hair, and then I'm going to come back and show you how it looks, even though you already seen how it looks because I've already did a tutorial on this. So this is how my hair has turned out. And so far, my opinion on this new gel is that it smells really well. It's kind of giving my hair a shine to it. I don't know if that's the 2 different oils that's in there, but so far I love it. I like this product. I did go ahead and put some on my edges as well. If you would like to know my full opinion, I will post it on my social media. Once my hair dries in the morning, I'll tell you guys how I like this gel or if I don't like it. And if you would like a full tutorial on how I do my twist out, which this is my twist out, be sure to go and watch my previous tutorial. It is an in-depth video. I will link it below in my description box as well. I do want to thank you guys for the love and the support that you guys have been showing my channel so far. I really was nervous about starting this new channel, but so far so good. I'm really loving making these videos. This is really one of my passions. And stay tuned to my channel because I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue to post videos because I really love doing this. But be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe to my channel, and follow all of my social media. Again, all of the details will be in the description box below. So, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you can know when I post new videos. But thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.